exposure of personal information, and inappropriate comments. Now for local news. A strong wind warning has been issued for Busan, where strong winds are forecasted to continue until tonight. It is advised to be cautious about safety management. According to the Busan Metropolitan City Fire Disaster Headquarters, strong winds reaching a maximum speed of 19.6 meters per second hit Busan after a warning was issued yesterday at 11 a.m. Damages have been reported. The agency urges precaution due to expected winds exceeding 20 meters per second tonight, along with occasional rain. Busan City will establish an on-site office of the new Airport Business Support Group in Cheonjeong-dong, Gangseogu, near the new airport's construction site on the 11th. This aims to facilitate compensation tasks for the project in preparation for the opening of the new airport on Gadok-do in December 2029. Cho Young-tae, the Director General of the Busan Metropolitan City's new airport promotion headquarters, announced the office's establishment to provide administrative services and engage with the local community. Time for international news. It is expected that Joe Biden and Donald Trump will secure landslide victories in Super Tuesday primaries on the 5th local time in the United States, solidifying their positions as Democratic and Republican presidential candidates, respectively. President Biden won in 15 states, while Trump also secured significant wins. This is signaling that the U.S. presidential election has effectively transitioned into the main stage well in advance. Time now for the weather. It is currently 9 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy. It will average around 7 degrees this evening. A strong wind weather advisory is currently in effect in the Busan area. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In our lives, we frequently run into stressful moments, and the way we handle these moments can lead to achievements such as excelling in exams, succeeding in significant projects, or delivering flawless performances. One of the most nerve-wracking experiences is often a job interview, widely regarded as the critical gateway to the career we want. Deciding what to wear for this big event can add to the stress for many people. In response, the city of Busan has introduced the Dream Wardrobe Drive, offering free rental of interview clothing to handle such worries for job seekers. And it's my hope that more initiatives like this will emerge in the future to support people in pursuing their career ambitions. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick off the show with this song, 바람이 불어오는 곳 by 김광석.
바람이 불어오는 곳 그곳으로 가네 그대의 머릿결 같은 나무 아래로 덜컹이는 기차에 기대어 너에게 편지를 쓴다 꿈에 하늘과 사람들 힘겨운 날들도 있지만 새로운 꿈들을 위해 바람이 불어오는 곳 그곳으로 가네. 햇살이 눈부신 곳 그곳으로 가네. 바람에 내 몸 맡기고 그곳으로 가네. 줄렁이는 파도에 흔들려도 수평선을 바라보며 햇살이 웃고 있는 곳 그곳으로 가네. 나뭇잎이 손짓하는 곳 그곳으로 가네. 휘파람 불며 걷다가 너를 생각해. 너의 목소리가 그리워도 뒤돌아볼 수는 없지. 바람이 불어오는 곳 그곳으로 가네.
That was 바람이 불어오는 곳 by Kim Kwang-seok. You're tuned into For Your Busan. Good afternoon and happy hump day. It is a Wednesday show indeed. We kicked off the show asking about your interview. When was your last interview? Do you recall how you felt then? Now, a lot of people work hard to present their best side, but it's often not simple to do that. So what do you think matters the most for an interview? I believe, personally, being confident, not arrogant, is a good attitude to have in an interview. But when it comes to how you look, one way to make a good first impression is through your outfit, what you wear, right? So what's the right outfit for an interview? And I think it really depends on the type of job interview it is. If it's for a construction company and you want a job doing manual labor, maybe jeans and a shirt might do you good. But if you are going in for sales, for example, you'd want to put on some formal wear, suit and necktie, right? And yeah, many people worry about what to wear or what is the right clothing and how you should wear them. However, if you are job hunting in Busan, you don't need to stress over this because the city of Busan has announced plans to grow its Dream Wardrobe initiative, offering young job seekers free interview clothing rentals. And this service helps those getting ready for interviews by lending out clothes and accessories for free, valued at about 300,000 won. And it's received praise from over 98% of its users for 3 years running now. And this year, the age limit for eligibility has increased to include individuals up to 39 years old. Qualified users can reserve items like jackets, pants, skirts, shirts, blouses, and even accessories such as shoes, belts, and ties from designated rental companies. And you can use this service up to 5 times a year, with each loan lasting 3 days and 4 nights. So, what about you? Tell us about today's text topic, all about interviews. 네, 오늘은 문자 주제를 면접과 관련된 이야기를 한번 해볼까 합니다. 여러분들이 면접 때 받았던 가장 황당한 질문이 있을까요? 기억나시나요? 아니면 시간이 지나도 잊혀지지 않는 면접 질문이 있나요? Do you guys have any moments in time when you had interview and you felt kind of dumbfounded for a question, or you still kind of think back and like, oh, I should have answered it this way. Any regrets that you might have had? So yeah, tell us a question that caught you off guard in an interview or you thought about it for a while after the interview was done. You can send in your messages to pound 9050, shop 9050, and it'll cost you 101. A KakaoTalk message by searching for and adding Busan 영어방송 as a friend and text us there. Or you can join us live on YouTube. We are streaming live right now. We got some good afternoon messages from Cake Like 2 Nim saying hello and Jenny Nim saying hi, David. Welcome to the show, guys. And give us a text on today's text topic all about job interviews. Now, aside from that, we have our first half and the second half, different segments there. In the first half, we'll have Busan Is with Hong Dang-dang, announcer, to come in and give us updates on Busan news. We also have DJ, which is short for David's Journal. You get to discover what caught my eye today, and it's our chance to share innovative and creative sparks with you, igniting inspiration and curiosity. We also have Work Life Busan, where we get to share all advices from expert Jennifer, helping you achieve the perfect work-life balance in the city of Busan. In the second half, we have My Life, My English. We also have quiz time, Busan Quiz Master, as well as Busan Chingu Talk with Melisa coming into the studio and giving us all sorts of interesting insights and interesting ways of perceiving life in Busan City as well. And because it is a Wednesday, you have a chance to win a pizza coupon. If you participate via text messages and have fun, you could potentially take home or order pizza from home. All right, we've got lots coming your way, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
We have our first segment, Busan Is, with none other than Hong Dang-dang in the studio. How are you today?
I'm great.
오늘 홍당당 아니네요.
네, 아니요, 당당하게 연습하고
당당하게
왔습니다. 연습.
영어를 쓰시는데요.
네.
Well, I'm good that you're good.
네, 좋습니다.
Welcome to the show.
네, 그런데 그 부산에 강풍주의보가 계속 내려져 있어서 바람에 의한 피해가 있었어요. 오늘
Yes.
소식 잠깐 먼저 전해드리겠습니다. 어제 부산에는 강풍주의보가 발효되면서 순간 최대 풍속 초속 19.6m에 달하는 강한 바람이 불었고 피해 신고가 잇따랐습니다. 오늘 새벽 5시쯤 해운대에서는 신호등이 강풍에 떨어진다는 신고가 들어오고 또 위험해서 소방당국이 긴급 안전조치를 취했고요. 어제 저녁에도 부산 진구와 영도구에서 바람이 한 안전사고가 우려돼 긴급 조처가 있었습니다. 부산 소방재난본부는 오늘 밤까지 순간 최대 풍속 초속 20m 이상인 강한 바람이 불고 가끔 비가 내릴 것으로 예보된 만큼 안전사고 예방에 만전을 기해줄 것을 당부했습니다.
Yes, first news is about the strong wind warning. Now, Busan is on high alert with a strong wind warning until tonight. Now, damage from winds reaching 19.6 meters per second includes nearly fallen traffic lights and loose infrastructure. So the Busan Fire and Disaster Headquarters warns of possible strong winds and rain continuing, urging precautions against safety accidents.
네, 부산 지역 올해 2월 소비자 물가가 작년 같은 달보다 평균 3.5% 상승한 것으로 나타났습니다. 부산 지역 소비자 물가 상승률은 지난해 11월부터 4개월 연속 3%대를 기록하게 되는데요. 자주 구매하는 품목 위주로 구성돼서 체감 물가는 가까운 생활 물가 지수는 작년보다 4.3% 올랐습니다.
Yes, Busan's consumer prices rose by 3.5% in February compared to last year, marking 4 months of 3% range inflation. The February 2024 Consumer Price Trends report shows a slight increase after a brief slowdown, with living costs up by 4.3%, reflecting higher prices for frequently purchased items.
네, 부산시 의사회가 학대 피해 아동 후원금 3,500만 원을 학대 피해 아동 쉼터에 전달했습니다. 전달된 후원금은 학대 피해 아동 회복과 건강한 성장을 위한 의료비, 심리 치료비, 시설 입소 초기 정착금, 아동 양육 보호 환경 개선비 등에 사용될 예정입니다.
The Busan Medical Association donated 35 million won to a child abuse victim shelter, aiming to support the victim's medical and psychological recovery. The donation underscores the community's role in preventing child abuse and the association's commitment to social responsibility.
네, 지난달 28일 안타까운 사고가 있었죠. 3명이 숨진 남해고속도로 8중 추돌 사고와 관련해서 사고 예방 대책이 나왔습니다. 남해고속도로 제2지선 차량 과속을 막기 위해서 오는 8월까지 구간 단속 카메라를 추가로 설치하기로 했는데요. 운전자가 가락나들목 방면 차량 정체 상황을 미리 알 수 있도록 정체 구간 자동 감응 시스템을 이용해 전광판과 배너형 표지판에 차량 정체 경고를 할 예정입니다. 경찰은 다음 달 30일까지 또 과적, 적재 불량, 차량 불법 개조 행위도 집중적으로 단속하기로 했습니다. 부산경찰청 관계자는 고속도로에서 대형차 사고는 큰 인명피해로 이어질 수 있기 때문에 이 화물차 운전자는 특별히 운전 중 전방 주시를 게을리해서는 안 된다고 말했습니다. 지난달 28일 오전 강서구 남해고속도로 제2지선 가락나들목 1km 앞에서 냉동 탑차가 나들목 출구 차량 정체 행렬을 미처 못 보고 앞차를 들이받는 바람에 이 8중 추돌 사고가 났고 이 사고로 3명이 숨지고 2명이 다쳤습니다.
So after an 8-vehicle crash on the Namhae Expressway, police and agencies are boosting accident prevention measures, including speed cameras and congestion warnings. An intense crackdown on vehicle regulation violations is underway, highlighting the importance of vigilance to prevent highway accidents.
네. 부산 테크노파크는 오는 8일 부산 빅데이터 혁신센터에서 글로벌 인공지능 AI 부트 캠프인 부산을 개최합니다. 글로벌 AI 부트 캠프는 2018년부터 매년 전 세계를 돌며 AI 분야 최신 강연과 워크숍, 실습을 진행하는 프로그램인데요. 올해는 3월 한 달 동안 아시아, 유럽, 아메리카, 아프리카 등 전 세계 70개, 70개 이상 도시에서 열립니다. 이번에는 챗GPT, 달리, 코파일럿 등과 같은 생성형 AI 기술 등을 활용한 데이터 분석 사례를 소개하고 또 마이크로소프트 MVP 관련 전문가들과 생성형 AI 기술 활용 방안을 모색할 예정입니다. 참가 등록은 전용 사이트에서 하면 됩니다.
All right, so Busan Technopark is organizing a global AI boot camp, offering lectures, workshops, and case studies on AI technologies like ChatGPT and DALL-E. And the event, part of a worldwide series, aims to foster understanding and application of generative AI technologies.
네, AI 관련 소식을 전하면서 진짜 이게 미래인지 현재인지 아직은 조금 어려운 그런 느낌이 드는데요.
You have to go with the trend.
네.
Yeah.
요즘 카페나 음식점에서 주문할 때도 이렇게 사람에게 바로 이야기하지 않고 키오스크, 무인 정보 단말기로 많이 주문을 하시잖아요. 뭐 데이빗은 잘 하시겠지만 저는 처음에 좀 어렵더라고요. 뒤에 사람이 기다리면 먼저 하세요. 기다리세요.
Oh, really?
네.
I think people are pretty patient, even if you struggle with it, even if you have a hard time using these big screen touch panels,
네.
people behind you, they will understand. So no need to feel pressured.
맞아요.
Yeah.
그런데 이 키오스크는 손가락으로 이제 화면을 누르는 방식으로 주문하고 또 비용을 절감하고 관리도 쉽기 때문에 사용처가 늘고는 있긴 하는데 익숙하지 않으면 이용에 어려움을 겪을 수 있다는 지적이 많았거든요. 그래서 국립국어원이 70, 80대 고령층 200명을 대상으로 조사를 좀 했습니다. 무인 자동화 기기 키오스크 쉬운 언어 사용 모형 개발 보고서를 발표했는데 예를 들어서 우리 스테이크를 구울 때 상당히 질문받기 어려웠잖아요. 뭐 레어로 하시겠습니까? 미디움인가? 처음에 예전에 막 공부까지 했던 기억이 나는데요. 웰던 이런 얘기. 살짝 익히기. 미디움은 그러면 적당히 익히기. 웰던은 뭘까요?
바싹 익히기.
딩동댕 바싹
딩공갱.
딩동댕.
오케이.
네, 식당에서는 이 키오스크의 재료나 조리법 설명을 추가하거나 그림이나 사진을 좀 활용하는 방안도 대안으로 제시를 했는데요. 예를 들어 파스타 이렇게 영어로만 적기보다는 한글로 표시하면서 요리 방법 설명을 해주는 거죠. 다양한 종류의 소스를 넣고
Oh
볶은
my.
이탈리아식 면 요리다.
I'll have to choose English language then.
네, 그림이나 사진이 더 좋을 것 같아요. 네, 또 국립국어원은 은행에서 사용하는 기기의 경우에 명세표 인자 이런 표현이 좀 어렵잖아요. 그냥 명세표 받기, 명세표 뽑기 이렇게 바꿀 수도 있다면서 이 사용자의 관점에 쉽게 좀 표현할 것을 방법으로 제시했습니다. 낯설어 하거나 이해하기 힘든 용어, 또 외국어와 외래어 등을 이해하기 쉬운 한국말로 풀었다가 또 각 기기가 사용되는 상황에 맞는 언어 지침과 화면도 제안했습니다. 네, 영어 방송 많이 들으면 이 외국어와 외래어를 자유롭게 하지 않을까. 그러나 내가 좀 몰라도 저처럼 너무 비켜나지 마시고 당당하게 한번 눌러보고 테스트도 해보고 하셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Yeah, I really think, like you said, the seniors might struggle more than people in our age group because they might not be so familiar with 외래어. Just like you said, borrowed languages like the rarity of the steak or how well it's done or you want it medium well, things like that. It could be very confusing.
바싹 익히기.
Yeah, but I like that how the 국립국어원, which is the National Institute of the Korean Language, are working towards to maybe correcting certain languages so that it's easier to read for some people.
네, 각 구, 군, 복지관 등에서도 키오스크 체험관이나 관련 교육도 있기 때문에 적극적으로 또 이 흐름에 맞게 한번 나는 못해라고 그냥 물러서기 전에 한번 해보는 그런 용기 그리고 한번 그런 것도 좋을 것 같아요. 무조건 나는 못하겠다, 주문 안 하려 네, 하지 마시고 저도 한번 눌러봐야겠습니다.
Just give it a try. 그냥 아무거나 눌러보면 뭐가
아무거나.
나오겠죠.
돈 많이 드는 거 아니에요? 취소 버튼 계속 눌러야
yeah,
되는 거
for sure.
아니에요? 네.
All right, thank you so much for coming in today, 홍당당. We'll see you tomorrow.
네, 뵙겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
All right, we had Hong Dang Dang for Busan Is, our daily segment giving us updates on what's happening here in Busan City. Now, we also have our text topic for today for everyone. We asked you what kind of interview questions caught you off guard or what kind of interview culture that gets you questioning. Or what kind of interview questions that you've had answered before, but it kind of lingered in your mind for a while because maybe you regretted the answer? Let us know. Text us your thoughts, your messages to pound 9050 샵 9050. It will cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message or YouTube Live. We've got some in right now. We had Claire Nim texting in saying, one time the interviewer asked what 3 adjectives describe me. I prepared for the question, so it went well. Another time, the interviewer asked what my favorite poem was, and I said Robert Frost. And they asked me to memorize the poem. What? And I couldn't think of the poem. So embarrassing. What? They made you memorize a poem? What was this for, like a poetic reading culture club? Or I'm wondering what kind of a job or what kind of a job it was, like a job interview it was. Claire, thank you for that. Very interesting stuff. I was never asked to describe myself using 3 adjectives, but maybe I should think of some just in case I have to go for an interview. We've had Jenny Nim texting in saying 한국 면접 복장은 timeless suit that never stands out. Boring? Oh, interesting. Maybe you should tell the suit rentals to change the style or add in different colors. Maybe you can make a suggestion. We had Hangun J Nim saying, hello. Our show has changed the name. It's For Your Busan. 포 열 부산입니다. 저희 방송 이름. Just letting you know. Our show has changed its name. And yeah, keep those messages coming in. You can even request songs if you want certain songs to be played here. We're going to take a quick song break. We'll be right back. But before that, we have a little announcement to say here. So all broadcasts from BEFM will temporarily be off air from midnight to 6 a.m. on Saturday, March the 9th. So it's not today, it's not tomorrow. On Saturday, March the 9th, from midnight to 6 a.m. And this will include FM 90.5, FM 103.3, mobile applications, and live internet streams. All broadcasts from BEFM will be off air during this time. This is all to improve our broadcast quality, so we ask for your understanding. So that was a little PSA. We'll now take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is You Make My Dreams by Dara Hall and John. It is now time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, today I'm going to talk about a rule we all know but don't always follow. The 5-second rule. Now, this rule suggests there's a short window of time where it's safe to eat food after it's dropped on the floor before it becomes contaminated. Now, if I pick up food within 5 seconds, it seems safe to eat. But is it really safe? Sometimes I wonder if I should just throw it away or rinse it off. Actually, whether it's safe depends on the type of food. Items like ice cream are a no-go once they hit the floor, but you might be able to brush off a solid snack and eat it, like a candy, for example. And when I'm at the movies eating popcorn, dropping some on the floor makes me hesitate, especially in the dark. But I also doubt that I'm alone in this. An interesting study was done by an American microbiologist who looked into how many germs are on popcorn dropped in a movie theater and comparing it to popcorn that wasn't dropped. Well, the outcome might seem pretty obvious. The dropped popcorn ended up with mold and bacteria, which only grew over time, unlike the untouched popcorn. So clearly the 5-second rule isn't reliable for popcorns dropped in the theater. Maybe it's better to just avoid dropping our popcorn in the first place. Well, that was DJ David's Journal. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. The song is 어머니의 된장국 by Dynamic Duo.
배고파 너무 고파 미치겠다 나이는 각 서른 외제차를 끄는 또래에 비해서 기름값 걱정을 덜하는 주변 사람들의 질투가 좀 심해서 높은 연봉에 관해서 언급을 안 하는 그는 과도한 업무에 동창 모임에도 못 가 사치가 좀 심한 여자친구는 달달 볶아 야근은 밥 먹듯 아침은 안 먹듯 하며 소화제를 달고 사는 더부룩한 날들 약간의 조증 폐쇄공포증 혼자 뿌린 넓은 집 냉장고엔 인스턴트 식품 혀끝에 남은 조미료 맛이 너무 지겨워 그가 간절하게 생각나는 건 바로 어머니의 된장국 담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 그때 그 식탁으로 돌아가고픈 어머니의 된장국 담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 잠깐의 생각만으로도 배고픈 보글보글 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 배고파 끌어
그의 나이는 이제 50 한 달이 가다가 떨어져 사는 가족들의 얼굴을 본 집 한때는 돈푼 꽤나 만졌던 그지만 지금 남은 건 빚더미와 몸뚱이 뿐이야 집은 보증 잘못 섰다가 날렸지 잘되던 사업은 욕심부리다 망쳤지 아내와 자식에게 있을 때 못해준 게 미안해 집에 못 가고 밤낮으로 일하네 배보다 더 휴식이 고픈 삶처럼 밥이 퍽퍽해 물 말아먹는 오늘도 소주 한 병으로 저녁을 때우는 지친 그에게 필요한 건 바로 어머니의 된장국 담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 그때 그 식탁으로 돌아가고픈 어머니의 어머니의 된장국 담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 잠깐의 생각만으로도 배고픈
서른이 돼가도 아니가 흘러도 그립기만 하겠죠 하나뿐인 그 맛 어느새 내 혀끝에 침이 고여 어머니의 된장국
담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 그때 그 식탁으로 돌아가고픈
어머니의 된장국
담백하고 맛있는 그 음식이 그리워 잠깐의 생각만으로도 배고픈
그녀는 나이에 비해서 조금 이르게 부모 품을 떠나 서울로 도망치는데 짧은 가방끈이 조금 컴플렉스지만 야무진 꿈 하나만큼은 비만 남보다 잠도 덜 자 먼 훗날의 술자리를 위해서는 몇 푼이라도 더 벌자 즐겨 듣는 음악 DJ DOC지만 돈 좋아 명예
좋아 못생겨도 능력 있는 남자가 좋아 주위의 남자들은 말빨만 좋아 사투리를 아직 못 감추니 직장에선 촌스러운 까투리 외로움을 반찬으로 혼자 먹는 밥은 지겨워 서울의 삶 그리고 가는 좀 싱거워 타양 생활이 너무 힘겨운 그녀에게 필요한 건 바로
어머니의 된장국
어머니의 된장국
어머니의 된장국
어머니의 된장국 이 그리워 yeah 보글보글 yo 보글보글 보글보글 yo 들어
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
We now have Warabu, Dr. Warabu in the studio, our Wednesday segment where we discuss all sorts of interesting hardships, challenges experienced by professionals in the workplace, possibly to exchange solutions with you guys participating as listeners as well. And we have Dr. Warabu, who graduated from For Your Busan University. Welcome to the show.
Hello, I really like this nickname, Dr. Warabu.
Yes. And some people questioned if you actually have a PhD degree or a doctorate degree. And we always tell them that you graduated from the graduate school of For Your Busan.
Sounds good. I don't complain.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
Oh, I've been good. I heard that it's really windy outside, huh?
Oh, yeah, very cold. It's winterland again.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. I did see it quickly on the weather forecast. It seems like the cold temperatures will kind of linger around for at least a week more.
I can't wait for spring to come.
Me too. I want to see those cherry blossoms.
Yeah, soon we'll get to see them. Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to be delving into today?
Today we'll be delving into two compelling workplace issues. So first up, I'd like to share Kim Seung-Nim's story with you.
Okay.
So first story, here it goes. Hi, I'm Seung-An Kim from Saha District, Busan. I've been working at my job for over 2 years, and I feel stifled due to the constant surveillance by my boss. My boss requests frequent updates, sometimes several times a day, and insists on being CC'd on all my emails. This has escalated to the point where my boss revises work that doesn't need revising, essentially redoing tasks I've already completed. So I don't think my boss trusts me at all, and I feel constantly monitored with little freedom to make any decisions. He even checks what time I come into work and I leave work. What can I do about this situation?
Oh my goodness. It must be so frustrating for Mr. Seung-wan Kim. And it's a clear case of micromanagement, leaving him feeling undervalued and questioning his competency. And I feel like it's not just Seung-wan Kim who might be suffering from micromanagement. It
There
could
are
be
many people.
yeah, whoever the boss is, the boss might be micromanaging pretty much everybody there.
Yeah, there's no doubt that it must be very stressful. And issues like this can decrease job satisfaction and motivation.
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered similar situations?
Fortunately for me, not really, because I've been a freelancer for almost all my life. And as a freelancer, you can't really micromanage a freelancer.
Exactly. That's a good thing about being a freelancer.
Yeah, my work is my work only. So, yeah.
But micromanagement is a common complaint from office workers. It often stems from a leader's lack of trust in their team or their own insecurities about relinquishing control. It's a tough situation for employees like Seung-hwan.
I bet it is. And I'm sure Seung-wan had many thoughts and maybe looked up online for solutions as well. So, because you are here, Dr. Warabu, how can we handle situations like this?
If I were in Seung-hwan's position, I would step back to understand the reasons behind my supervisor's meticulous oversight. It's important to determine whether this micromanaging approach is part of his general management style or if it's directed specifically at me. So if I'm the only one being closely managed, it could indicate that my performance might be causing him some concerns and stress. In this case, I will proactively engage in a conversation with my boss to identify any areas of worry and demonstrate my commitment to improve. Maybe there is something that makes my boss worry about my performance. Yeah. On the other hand, if this level of supervision is constant across the team, which I think is also a big problem, I would communicate with my supervisor, assuring him that I have a strong handle on my responsibilities and that I'm capable of managing my task effectively.
Yeah, very true. The advice I was not hoping that you would give was you should quit your job. But of course, you've come up with a more logical.
Well, if it goes on and on, if nothing changes, then you may have to you may have to consider
exactly
like, going to another workplace.
That would be the last resort.
Yeah.
The last possible choice or decision to make. But definitely good insights of having a conversation with the supervisor first might be a good idea.
Maybe his intention is good. The supervisor's intention is to help his employee, you know. Maybe he meant it well, but it's not really always perceived that way, right?
Exactly, yeah. You might feel like, am I not doing enough? You know, is my quality not good enough? Things like that. We had Jenny님 texting in saying, OMG, 또 구출해드리러 가고 싶어요.
Oh, please.
Yeah, so many people going through tough times at work.
Oh,
All right. Well, shall we move on to our second story?
Would you like to read this one for us?
Okay, I'll read the story out. All right, this one says, Dear Dr. Work-Life Busan, my name is Nahi, and I'm working in a fashion industry. I like the company I work for, but the only problem is our team is severely understaffed, leading to long hours and burnout. My manager doesn't give me clear instructions and expects me to handle things on my own. Despite bringing this up with management, there's been little change. I'm always tired these days, and when there is free time, I don't want to meet anyone and just want to sleep and do nothing.
Oh, poor
Oh,
Nahi. This is
yeah.
Sadly another scenario that's becoming too common, but quite the opposite from the first issue we talked about, isn't it? It's totally the opposite.
Yeah, it's different because in this particular scenario, the company is understaffed, meaning there's not enough people working, right? So the manager kind of tells her to do a certain task, but she's not sure how to do it maybe.
Yeah, she's now he's expecting clear instructions, but the boss is like leaving her. Maybe boss trusts her to do things on her own. So as for Nahi, I think documenting the overtime and workload might help when discussing concerns with HR. Maybe her boss doesn't realize that she is doing so much.
Maybe they don't even have HR.
Oh, yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
super severely understaffed.
Yeah, it's possible that people at her workplace have a different definition of empowerment. Her boss may think that he's empowering her, giving her more than enough work to do.
Yeah. So, what if the situation remains unchanged? Is there anything that she can do to change the situation?
Now he might consider looking for internal transfer options to a department that's better staffed, if possible, or exploring external opportunities if the situation remains unchanged. So it's also important to prioritize your own health and well-being before anything else.
Yeah, I think anything to do with workplaces and any complaints that you might have, I think it's best to, number one, talk to your boss about it.
Yeah.
And have a good, candid, fruitful discussion with your supervisor or your boss and see how you can kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah, I think waiting for things to improve and change and not doing anything doesn't really help.
It's just going to stress you out and you're just going to, not have a great time. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. So going back to Seungwan's case, expressing how autonomy could improve job performance might help his boss see things differently. So seeking support from HR or a mentor within the company could also offer new strategies to deal with the situation. Maybe there is somebody that he can talk to and ask for advice.
Yeah, definitely agree with you. Valuable advice as always. Now, before we say goodbye here, today's text topic for our show was all about your interview experiences. So have you ever had a time when you were asked a question that you couldn't really answer? Or maybe you've had a time you did the interview and you thought you did it well, but after coming home, you thought about it and you're like, I should have answered it differently.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course I had. And it's... if I could turn back the clock and go back to my 20s and have another interview, I would do thorough research on the company that I'm interviewing for. Because I remember being really unprepared and not knowing enough about the company. So I couldn't answer the questions that were asked.
Ooh, you reminded me of one situation for me. I actually did some research, but I got mixed up with the names of the directors' names.
Oh.
And so I thought the person in front of me was this director, but it wasn't him.
In Korea, that is very important.
But you know what? The website, they didn't update the website. So it's their fault. And so I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know.
Well, that's also an experience, right?
Yeah.
You make a mistake and you never will make the same mistake again.
Right. But if I was clever enough, I would have been like, let me work on the website for you,
Oh, yeah.
Give me the gig.
But the thing is, we always think about these solutions way too late,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. All right, thank you so much for coming in today,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Warabu.
Thank you very much.
Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next week.
Will do. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Jenny with us for Work Life Busan, or Dr. Warabu in the studio. We'll take a quick song break. We just got a text message from Jenny Nim saying Nahi Nim needs to be trained to be confident with Jennifer. So Jennifer coming in as a mentor, right? Very good message. I like that one. We'll take a quick song break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The song is It's a Beautiful Day by Michael Bublé.
I don't know why you think that you could help me when you couldn't get by yourself. And I don't know who would ever wanna tell the seam of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends while I came up with that line. And I'm sure that it's for the best. if you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath. Look, you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved when you said goodbye. My whole world shined. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day and I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink and then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day, the sun is up, the music's playing, and even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. It's a beautiful day. It's my turn to fly, so girls get in line, 'cause I'm easy, no playing this guy like a fool. 'Cause now I'm alright. You might have had me caged before, but not tonight. And you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved. This fire inside, yeah, burns too bright. I don't want to say it so low, I just want to say goodbye. It's a beautiful day and I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink and then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying that it's a beautiful day, the sun is up and the music's playing, and even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. 'Cause if you ever think I'll take up my time with thinking of our breakup, then you've got another thing coming your way. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, baby, any day that you're gone away, it's a beautiful day.
Welcome back. This is For Your Busan. It is a Wednesday show. I'm your host, David Kim. It is now 4:52, counting down to getting closer to 5 o'clock, rather. Now in the second half at 5 o'clock, we have different segments like My Life, My English. We get to meet people from Busan City. We also have a Busan Quiz Master also coming up, in Busan 친구 Talk with Melisa coming into the studio. And today's text topic once again was about interviews. So if you had interesting interview moments, share it with us. Send us a message to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message or YouTube live chat. We'll take a song break to wrap up this hour, but we'll be back at 5. So come still stick around. Don't go anywhere. This is One More Time by Daft Punk.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. One more time. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, don't stop the dancing. One more time. You know I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate. Don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. One more time. One more time. A celebration. You know we're gonna do it right.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal Mobility Patrol Mode.
I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products, and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years, and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home, and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
I was a third grader then, and I didn't even know any of the English letters.
Right.
So I really needed to learn English very quickly, and well, I guess that was it.
Oh, you've come a long way. But now look at you. You're, speaking in this radio like BFM.
Yeah, I've come a long way.
Yeah, right. All right. Then, since you're speaking English, I wonder, is there any moments you feel proud of yourself or finding it, beneficial through learning English?
Well, I feel that English has just given me such an advantage in really so many aspects of my life. A huge amount of all the information out there is available in English. So whenever I want to learn about any random subject or I just get curious about stuff, which is quite often,
right.
I just go to look it up on the internet. And there's so much information just in English.
That's right.
Yeah, the sheer amount of info is just so overwhelming.
Right. Then, are there any tips or maybe, just little tidbits of studying English?
Well, I've been asked that quite a few times because it's been such a long time, 3 decades since.
Yes.
Yeah. So I read a lot of mystery and adventure novels.
Oh.
Yeah. But I didn't understand half the words at first, but I just kind of pieced stuff together. I just presumed in the context of things, and I didn't bother to look up a dictionary most times. But as I continued on just like that, I kept understanding more and more words.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then I found that even when you're getting familiar with a very narrow theme like children's mystery, you also get to learn the whole structure of the English language itself.
Right, like as you said, even if we don't understand the whole sentence or the word, the typical word, we still can imagine, right? Imagine of the whole story and the context of the sentence, right? Yeah, as you said, this might be a very beneficial way of learning English, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. My elder son and I enjoy an English collectible card game. He got familiar with the game terminology, and recently there was a tournament in a local game shop, and I took him there with me for the first time.
Ooh.
There were some English-speaking players there who spoke only English, not Korean.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was surprised to find my son speaking in English with those players.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well,
sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, just learning the game text, he picked up a bit of English himself. So I think it's a really good way to learn English is to find really enjoyable content. Because if you enjoy it enough, the English part will automatically follow.
That's right. So as he mentioned, we have to find something we're interested in, and it might be movie or sometimes a talk show, or as you said, like a novel, storybooks. You will get better in speaking English. And yeah, I think that is one of the best way to improve your English and to start to learn English.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
That's right. All right, so this will going to be our last question. So I also want to ask, well, this is the most important question that I really wanted to ask. What lies ahead for your English journey?
Well, I've been trying to keep it up as brushed up as possible. I mean, I want to keep my English skills at least a decent level. And for that, I'm trying to listen to as much English content as possible, including BFM.
Oh, thank you so much. Through BEFM.
That's the best source.
Yeah, best source. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so this was all about today's interview with Korean medical doctor Byung-jin Cho. Such a pleasure to have you here today.
My pleasure.
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
From Jamaica to the world.
Thank you, Jenny, for the lovely interview with Byung-jin Jo, a Korean medical doctor and a father of 3 living in Busan and has lived here for about 10 years now and kind of stumbled upon BFM by accident as he was kind of like, going from station to station. And He really credits English with significantly broadening his access to information and knowledge across various subjects. And he suggests engaging in interesting materials such as mystery or adventure novels or enjoyable activities like playing English collectible card games to naturally enhance English skills. So basically, you gotta have fun learning something, right? And if you can't have fun and you don't find joy or entertaining in something that you're learning, then you'll kind of give up quickly. So you gotta have fun. I think that's the key here, really. Thank you, Byung-jin, and thank you, Jenny, once again for the interview. Now, we do have our text topic for today. It's all about the interview, right? If you've had any experiences of having heard or having been questioned a certain interview question that kind of lingered in your memories for a while, what was it? Share it with us. Or maybe there was a question that you answered really well, and to this day, you're kind of proud of the answer or response that you gave away. Let us know. Text us pound 9050 샵 9050 a Kakao Talk message. Text messages will cost you 101, by the way. Or YouTube Live. We've had a message on YouTube Live with 팽수 아빠님. Said, 면접 때 받은 황당한 질문. 저의 경험담은 아니지만 이런 면접 문제가 있었대요. 대학교에서 소녀시대 9명이 모두 바다에 빠졌는데 그런데 그 중에 한 명을 구해야 한다면 이때 누구를 구할 것인가란 면접 질문이 있었대요. 데이빗이라면 어떻게 대답하실 건가요? And then 제리님 said, 데이빗은 소녀시대 안 좋아한대요. 소녀시대, I like them. I like 소녀시대. I think G 노래 맞죠? G, baby. I really like that song. The question of who I would rescue? 근데 저는 개인적으로 이 퀘션에 너무 의문스러운 요소가 많은 것 같아요. I feel like there's not enough information given. How am I gonna rescue them? Do I have like a life jacket? Or do I have a tube I can throw it to them? Am I stranded? Are we stranded on an island or something? Am I on a boat? There's too many things I have to know before I can answer. But if I have to save one, I just maybe not save anybody. I don't know, like, how that's so hard. How am I supposed to choose, you know? And if I chose that person will like be emotionally damaged the rest of her life because I couldn't save any of her friends. I don't know. This is a difficult question. Let's skip this one. I'll tell the interviewer, can you ask me another question, please? This is too difficult. All right, let us know. We had a text and a city 님 texting in saying, Byung-jin-님 has been listening to BFM for a decade. Yes, he has been. What a true loyal fan he is, right? Any text messages, anything you want to say, let us know. Even song requests as well. We're going to take a quick song break. This is 봄비 by 장범준.
보려 하지만 비가 또 내려 모르는 이맘 난 지금 비가 오면 떠올라 네가 더 내려오려는 이 밤 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 그날의 봄비가 떨어진다 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 다시 또 이 비가 떨어진다 이제는 아무것도 아닌데 비가 더 내려 보내는 이 맘 언제나 비 내리면 떠올라 비가 또 내려 부르는 이 맘 주르르 앞을 거닐다 기다렸던 비가 떨어지면 한 번 더 그날의 사랑을 원하고 사랑의 봄비가 떨어진다 언젠가 그녀도 집 앞을 거닐다 기다렸던 비가 떨어지면 한 번 더 그날의 기억이 번지고 사랑했던 비가 떨어진다
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Perhaps this might be one of the most awaited time of For Your Busan show because every day we've got a fresh fun quiz lined up for you with your chance to snag a prize, and all you have to do is join in, have fun, participate, text in a message, and maybe you could win a prize here. And today's quiz is 부사추, which is short for 부산 사투리 추천 받습니다. Now, Busan has various lovely charms. Of course, there are beautiful natural environments such as mountains and the ocean view. Great charm of Busan and passionate people, they cannot be missed. And the same goes for delicious food. And of course, a culture that you cannot neglect is dialect. Now, Busan has its own unique dialect, or saturi. And this unique dialect sometimes plays an important role in movies or dramas. And today we're going to be going over a quiz about its special attractiveness of Busan's dialect. So how good are you guys using Busan dialect? If you are good, now's a time for you to show off your Busan dialect skills. 네, 지금부터 저희가 한 표현을 영어로 드릴 거고요. 그러면 여러분이 그 영어 표현에 해당하는 이 맛깔스러운 부산 사투리를 보내주시면 됩니다. So when we give you an expression in English, you can just send us a similar Busan dialect phrase translated into Busan dialect and send it back to us to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101 a Kakao Talk message or YouTube live. 물론 독특하고 새로울수록 그리고 재미있는 부산 사투리로 보낼수록 당첨의 기회는 높아집니다. 그리고 오늘은 수요일이니까 피자 한 판 쿠폰을 준비했으니까요. 많은 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. So it is the mid of a weekday, right? It's the middle of the weekday, and most people say that they are so tired on this day. So 오늘의 그 표현은요. 너무 졸리다라는 표현을 영어로는 I'm so sleepy 라고 하는데요. Or I'm super tired, or I'm feeling drowsy. I'm so sleepy. 그렇다면 이 I'm so sleepy를 부산 사투리로 어떻게 이야기할 수 있을까요? 부산 사투리로 어떻게 이야기할 수 있는지 지금부터 문자 보내주세요. We're going to take a song break as you send in your Busan 사투리 of I'm so sleepy. And we'll be back with this song break. This is Polaroid by 임영웅.
별들이 짓던 밤하늘에 약속한 고백 아직도 맘에 뭐든 남아있어요 어제 일같이 선명하네요 가슴 저리는 게 사랑이 아니라 그 누가 뭐라던가 심장이 뛰는데 아프게 뛰는데 이게 사랑인 거야 운명 같은 밤 너를 만나 영원하자고 외쳤던 그 밤 네가 날 잊어도 난 널 꺼내볼 테니까 언제나 내 맘속 사진 첫 한켠에 그대가 있지 참 행복했지 때론 아픈 날이 있어도 버릴 수 없는 추억이 됐지 가슴 저리는 게 사랑이 아니라 그 누가 뭐라던가 심장이 뛰는데 아프게 뛰는데 이게 사랑인 거야 운명 같은 밤 너를 만나 영원하자고 외쳤던 그 밤 네가 날 잊어도 난 널 꺼내볼 테니까 언제나 네가 날 잊어도 난 널 꺼내볼 테니까 언제나 한 장씩 널 기억하며 보낼게 우리 모든 순간 가슴 떨리던 날 모든 날이 따스하게 감싸준 널 사랑했다 운명 같은 밤 너를 만나 셀 수 없이 많은 날 함께했지 사랑했어요 아주 많이 사진첩 속에 그대여 영원히 기억할게 시간이 지나도 언제나
Welcome back. We just listened to Polaroid by Im Young-ung, and we are in the middle of our Busan Quiz Master. Now, it's all about Busan's own distinct dialect, which often takes center stage in movies and dramas, and today's quiz is centered around this captivating Busan Satur이. And so today, if you want to win the pizza coupon, you just have to send in a similar expression to the English expression of I am so sleepy. 너무 졸리다. 오늘 너무 졸리다라는 표현을 부산 사투리로 바꾸면 어떻게 바꿀 수 있을까요? 좀 맛깔스럽게 다양한 표현들 괜찮습니다. 하나보다 더 있으면은 많이 보내주시면은 좋겠습니다. We've got some messages coming in. Let's check with YouTube Live first. And Text and the City saying, 잠 온다. 잠 온다. All right, that was the first one. And we said, Jenny-님 saying, 와, 눈이 안 떠지네. 다크서클이 배꼽까지 내려왔다. Jang PD, was that a good accent? Good. It was a good dialect? Very not good. Not bad. Also, Jang PD, you have to check if I can read this message. This part. Sure, that's fine? Okay, 이선희님 texting in saying, 참와 뒤지겠네. Okay, that's a good one. And this one, I can say this as well? Because I don't know if they're this well. Okay, 인수님 saying, 마, 자쁘고 싶다. XR Old님 saying, 눈꺼풀끼리 자꾸 뽀뽀하고 난리대. I like this one. 눈꺼풀끼리 자꾸 뽀뽀하고 난리대요. I like it. Parker Jason님 saying 잠 온다. And then 송은희님 saying 졸려는 너무 오글거려요. And saying 잠아. 잠아. Good. And then 조현철님 taking it to the next level. 2단계로 넘어가셨습니다. 그냥 자자. Let's just sleep. You're tired. Just go to sleep. 자자. And then we've had text messages as well. 4091번님. 오늘따라 왜 이래 잠이 오노? Yeah? 4963번님 texting in. 니 어제 밤에 잠 안 자고 뭐 했노? What you been doing not sleeping yesterday, huh? Yeah, that's basically it. Great messages. I want to see some more creative ones. I really like Extra Old Nim's message. 눈꺼풀끼리 자꾸 뽀뽀하고 난리대. 뭔가 귀여워요. And text in the city saying, David, 부산 사투리 무엇? I guess my 사투리 is not good enough. I guess Jang PD lied to me about my 사투리. Or maybe you were laughing because my satori was not good. It's good. It's been approved by a Busan 남자. He's Busan Sanai, Jang PD here. I overheard a conversation that he's lived in Busan all his life. So if he says it's okay, then it's okay, right, guys? All right, keep sending in your suggestions, your Busan 사투리 for 오늘 너무 졸리다 or I'm super sleepy, super tired. And you could win pizza 한 판. We will take one more song break and then we'll be back to announce the winner. This song is Off the Record by Will J.
This just in, I'm into you. And I want you exclusively. So can I get an interview? Up close and personal with me. If I may ask, my dear, how about we disappear? Let's go, get out aside. Nobody has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Can't track us down tonight. Now it's just you and me. I respect your privacy. What happens here will never leave this room. So lock the door, put me in, put a finger to my lips. Cause I can't say out loud what I would do. Off the record with you. Off the record with you. How do you work behind the scenes? Just need a moment of your time. So would you do me the honor, please? And let me take a look inside. Baby, I wouldn't dare get into your affairs. I won't step out alive. Nobody has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Can't track us down tonight. Now it's just you and me. I respect your privacy. What happens here will never leave this room. So lock the door, put me in, put a finger to my lips. Cause I can't say out loud what I would do. Off the record with you. Off the record with you. Off the record with you. I like to stand up, too hot to handle. Can't say out loud what I would do. Off the record with you. I like to stand up, too hot to handle. Can't say out loud what I would do. Off the record with you. Off the record with you. Nobody has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Oh. record with you.
Off the record by Will J. We are back to we're continuing our Busan Quiz Master. We asked you to send us Busan Satur이 suggestions to the I'm so sleepy expression in English. We've had some more coming in. We've had a message from Sarah Jihi Kim-nim on our app saying 억수로 자부럽데이. 억수로 자부럽데이. 자부럽데이 처음 들어봐요. 자부럽데이 is like 잠이 온다. Is that the same thing, Jang PD?
It's a little different.
It's a little bit different?
But it's okay. It's good.
Okay, but it's good. Okay, it's a pass. Good stuff. We've also had Jenny Nim giving another suggestion saying 눈이 실실 감기네. 정신을 못 차리겠다. 이제 안 자고 포열 부산 다시 들었다 아이가. That's a good one, Jenny Nim. I also brought one as well. This is my own version. I said, this is how I would translate it or how I would say it. 아따마 쌍꺼풀도 없는데 왜 이래 눈이 잠기노? That's me. Because I have no 쌍꺼풀. And so, no double eyelid. So, it makes sense, right, Jang PD? This one's pretty good. It's not bad? No comment. Okay. I thought it was pretty good. As Doug님 saying, 제가 들었던 재밌는 표현은 누가 자꾸 눈두덩이를 누르노? 눈두덩이? Is that the 눈알? The eyelid. Oh, gotcha. Oh, there's so many words in Busan dialect that I don't know. The Busan vocabulary. There should be like a Busan 사투리 사전 book or something like that. 사전 check. That would be nice so I can refer to it. But I love all your input, your suggestions, but we have chosen a winner for today's pizza 한판 coupon. It's a 100% coupon. We're going to give it to Extra Old Nim. 축하드립니다. Congratulations. And, the show's not done yet. And if you have any more comments, any messages, feel free to send them at any time during our show to pound 9050 샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 있고요. Or a Kakao Talk message or YouTube Live or just like Sarah Jihi Nim also texted in via the app. You can do that as well. We'll take a quick break and go right into our next segment with Melisa, Busan 친구 Talk, so don't go anywhere.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back for your Busan. This is Busan 친구 Talk with Melisa.
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing pretty good. How are
Good.
you doing? This isn't a poncho. I thought at first you were wearing a poncho. I was like, David, it's not raining.
Yeah, it's not raining here unless
But there's
I look
no
really
poncho.
gloomy and there's like a little cloud over me.
You do look a little gloomy.
Really?
A little bit.
Oh, I haven't had enough sleep. Maybe it's the dark circles.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I like your glasses though.
Thank you.
It looks
They're very
like-
fancy. I stole them from my husband.
Like, did he approve it? You stole
yes.
it.
Yes, he did. He did approve.
It looks like you have a layer of like anti-blue light
Yes,
filter.
they are.
Something like that.
They are the screen protecting your eyes glasses. Yeah. Is it just blue light glasses? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, because I see a shade of blue light like on your eye area. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you for assuming it's blue light and not dark circles. I appreciate that.
I don't think they're dark circles. Anywho, we're here for Busan 친구 Talk, and it's all about the ridiculous controversies. And so listeners might be curious what this segment's all about.
Right. Tourists visiting Busan in record numbers, and with this popularity comes a lot of curiosity about all the details of life in Korea. So in this segment, we are going to discuss the seemingly mundane parts of the average Busan resident's life. I like the yawn. And break down ridiculous controversies surrounding them, of course, throughout the segment. If you want to give us your opinion, we'd love to hear your views. So if you've got Baegwon, you can send in your messages to shop 9050, or for no money at all, you can comment on our YouTube live stream or send us a KakaoTalk message.
All right, so many ways to participate in sending in your messages. And of course, your messages, like listeners, you guys could help us solve the mystery of these ridiculous issues once and for all.
Yes, so even if there are no concrete answers to the controversies, as your Busan 친구s, we will talk you through them as only a true 친구 can. And today we're going to try to get to the root of Korea's falling birth rate. Ooh, so we gotta know, what makes a person dateable? Dateable. David, are you dateable?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want to date me, right?
All right. Yes. All right. I will leave that one to the listeners. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your mind, what qualities make you most dateable? So, listeners, you too, let me know your specs for someone to be dateable. So, David, what makes you dateable? Your long hair, your ability to endure trolling, the fact that you don't usually wear a hat, which means, you take a shower. I appreciate that. You never smell funny.
Yeah.
That's a very good quality in a guy. Yes.
Yes, indeed. And all of what you said, my long hair, my ability to endure trolling, I think that's part of my dateable characteristics. I might not have the looks, but at least I have a decent voice because I'm doing the radio.
Right. Right.
I'm pretty tall.
You're very tall. Shockingly tall. Yes. I know. Radio, nobody can tell, but you're super tall.
Yeah. I can speak 2 languages. Look pretty young for my age, I think.
Okay. Is this a job interview here? This is a long list.
A very goal-oriented, I'm passionate with my work, kind and caring to my close friends. I love to treat them with food and take them out on rides. And I can drive, and I love driving.
Okay. We've heard enough. Yes, we get it. You're dateable. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah.
But I recently discovered there's the person, place, thing. I don't know what to call this. It's called the Daddy Academy.
Oh, that sounds sketchy.
Right? See, that's why I didn't know what to call it. And according to the founder, there are certain steps every man should take to be more dateable.
Oh, wow. It's like how to be dateable 101.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So what do people learn at this Daddy Academy?
Right?
That's so weird.
It sounds dirty. It's a dirty name, right? Because if you translate to Korean, it's like Appa Hagwon, and it kind of freaks me out, right? It seems like...
Appa Hagwon sounds better than Daddy Academy, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Both, to me, it sounds like you're going to learn how to change a diaper. But I feel like it's giving like 나쁜 남자 학교 vibes.
Ooh,
like 구준표 from 곧보다 남자. He's gonna be there.
He's gonna be the VIP lecturer.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope Mabali's there. 마동석. I love some 마동석. But anyway, according to this hagwon, to find love, you first must find a hobby.
Hobby.
I feel like I saved our listeners 30만 원 in Appa Hagwon fees right there. Get a hobby.
이건 good tip, 꿀팁. Okay, you gotta know, you gotta have a hobby.
Yep.
But why is having a hobby important to finding a date?
So, according to the founder, it's related to showing your passion and willingness to turn your interest into a side job. So, basically, get a hobby, get a job, get a life, all those things your parents always yelled at you to do as a teen. This guy is recommending. Right?
Hobby, huh?
Yes.
All right. We've got some people texting in with regards to the dateable personality or characteristic. Pengsu 아빠님 saying, dateable person who promises not to be late.
Ooh.
Is a person who promises not to be late.
Yes.
When making a promise, you can't be late.
This is a very good point.
Being punctual.
Yes.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're late, then people just get annoyed.
Yeah,
and at very least, you got to buy them drinks.
Yeah, very least. And maybe you might not get the second date.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people take punctuality very seriously.
Yeah, and it's very annoying.
Yeah.
Especially if it's cold and you're waiting outside.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And you have no hot packs or anything?
No hot packs.
Nothing.
It's awkward.
Yeah. All right. So what else makes someone dateable other than having a hobby?
Okay, so before I say this next piece of advice, I should note this Academy's founder is from New York. And so the advice people there need is a little bit different. So the second tip is to smell nice, comb your hair, trim your beard, and brush your teeth.
I don't know a lot of Korean people with beards, though.
Right?
Yeah.
And I feel like in general, Korean men do not need this message. But, you know, as a person, I have 3 brothers, 4 nephews. I can say there are people who do need this message. Yeah, comb your hair, smell nice, brush your teeth.
Yeah, brushing, you know, like Korean culture of brushing their teeth is...
Oh, yeah.
It's a different world.
All the time. You carry a travel toothbrush with you.
Yeah, and you can brush any bathroom.
Yeah.
Any toilet,
Right.
public bathroom. I've seen people like, you know, one of those portable bathrooms? I've seen people brushing their teeth there.
In a porta potty?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, see, I would draw the line. I think just be dirty in that case.
Because, yeah,
Because you're
the
bringing
air is
your,
kind of bad too,
your
yeah.
toothbrush in the porta potty.
Let's not talk anymore about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But,
that's,
yeah.
that's not good. Yeah.
But I totally agree with being looking good, looking clean as well. I mean, you can't go out in the same clothing as you would when you're to play games in your room. So you
Yeah,
got
we talked about that last week, right? Don't be
Yeah.
going out on a date in your pukshin
PJs.
baji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. Don't do that.
Exactly. You gotta take a shower. Make sure you dry your hair and style it.
Yes.
Lightly spray on a cologne so that you smell nice, and then go out the front door.
Yes, right? So definitely, if you haven't been lucky in the dating world, we got to start by asking, when was the last time you took a shower, brushed your teeth, right? Nobody wants to share a straw with you, let alone suck
Yeah.
on your face if you didn't brush your teeth.
You have a gochugaru or gim on your tooth, right? You don't want that. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
Right? And so for the beards, I just have to share this comment from, this was a TGR Petra. She said, get rid of those long beards. You're not an Alaskan wildlife guide. No one wants to kiss a wild mess of hair. We want your face to be clean. So again, not really applicable to most Korean men, but the message needs to be out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
same goes for men with long hair too, I guess.
Oh, are you feeling guilty?
Mine's not that long. It's getting longer.
Okay.
I don't think it's long.
It's not long.
Yeah,
You're right.
I can't hide pencils in there yet, or
Not yet.
Not
okay.
yet, yeah.
We could work on it.
Yeah.
I know. We could try to get some kind of bun going on here. Yeah.
we've had a message, Claire Nim, saying someone kind and caring is dateable, and
This is
someone
true.
who cares for you.
Yes.
Yes, that's really good. Jun Park Nim also adding in, saying smelling nice is really important.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So hygiene is really up there.
We don't want kind of body odor.
Yeah.
This is
BO.
unspeakable. Yes, we don't want that.
Yes.
Yeah. So the next one here, I feel this is actually useful, especially post-pandemic. So this tip is we need to develop emotional intelligence.
Okay. EQ.
Yes, and definitely not just for men, but women too. So I met a lot of people in my daily life, and sometimes it's shocking, like how terrible people are at reading others' emotions and social cues.
Yes. You know, I was telling Casey the other day, you know Casey,
Yes.
the reporter here, when there's like the last piece of pizza left. Okay, or last slice of pizza left. One date I had, I asked her if she wanted it, and she said 괜찮아요. And I thought that means I can have it.
Okay.
So I took it, but it was a wrong social cue I picked up on.
Yeah.
And
this
Casey,
is like tricky in Korea.
Yeah, Casey was like, you should ask her 3 times.
Oh, that's so much.
You sure? And she says, 괜찮아요? Are you double sure? And then she said, 괜찮아요? Then I can have it.
I think just the last piece is just offered up to the universe. Nobody gets the last piece.
Oh, we kind of have to throw it up in the air.
Yeah, right? Because this is Korea. Nobody eats the last piece.
Oh, really?
It's the universe's piece.
Well, that's why when we have a big dinner, there's always one of everything left on the
Yes,
table. Yeah.
that is why. That's why.
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
I've had that awkward time one time.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be like a big situation or a little situation, right? Like what you just described.
Yeah.
I make fun of my husband for this all the time because his face is so angry.
Yeah.
And I'll ask him, what's wrong? And then he's, I'm fine. Why don't you believe me? And I'm like, okay, well, let's please look at the mirror because your face is telling me
Yeah.
you're not okay. Some people just don't have a good poker face.
Was this today?
No, but I did ask him, can I just call
Yeah.
you out on the radio? And he said, yeah, I deserve it.
Oh, really?
But, 눈치 필요해요.
눈치 진짜 필요해. And I feel like a lot of Koreans have better 눈치 than some of my other friends from
Yes.
around the world.
Than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But that's not an automatic free pass. It doesn't mean because you're born in Korea you have excellent nunchi.
Yeah.
But we do need nunchi.
For sure.
Yes.
Jenny-nim saying, I agree that people with hobbies are passionate. That's good. And she loves whenever you say 폭신 바지. I
Yes.
think she put a lot of heart there. And
Thank
saying, honestly, with a man who has thick beard, 저는 뽀뽀 별로.
Yes.
Oh.
Right?
You
See?
too?
Because it's dirty.
Is it dirty?
We
But-
shampoo our hair.
But I know
when
there
do
are-
people shampoo beards?
There's beard shampoos too. I've seen on.
But do people use it?
I'm not sure. I've never
Because-
grown one before.
Right. Like I feel like
Yeah.
if you drop your snack, it just sticks there.
Uh-huh.
And then when do you get rid of it? You just really literally pick it out later and then, oh, there's my chip.
Oh,
Crunch,
yeah.
crunch,
I've been
crunch.
saving it for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Right?
Yeah. So, tell us more about this. The tips from Appa Hagwan.
Yes. So other tips. Be your authentic self. Right?
Don't fake it, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're pretty authentic. But if your authentic self doesn't like showering, then don't be your authentic self.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And expand your social circle. So
Oh.
that one I definitely agree with because the Academy founder said most people date through their social networks. Think about like 소개팅, right?
So you end up dating only your friends?
Well, not only your friends.
So you got to expand that circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Expand the circle because they're also saying, especially for guys, meet girls who you are friends with. And so I feel like, especially if you don't have sisters, if you went to an all-boys school, you need to get used to talking to girls, right? See what they find important.
Yeah.
Listen to how they process emotions because guys just don't talk to each other in the same way.
Oh, yeah, that is
Right?
true. I mean,
Yeah.
with me and my friends, we use certain maybe languages that we wouldn't use it to girls, let's say.
Certain language. Do you mean
Certain-
like bad language or do you mean like
Yeah,
grunts? Like, how
like-
are you? Mm.
More straightforward, you know.
okay.
It could be rough talk as well, straight to the point.
Okay.
But you wouldn't necessarily talk that way to a female counterpart, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
you
we have
wanna
to
keep
adjust.
that boundary. You know, you have to have a certain boundary of some stuff that you shouldn't say to them
Yes.
versus to your close friends.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm getting at?
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Okay.
Yes, although I am slightly worried about what you talk about
really?
with your friends.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Right. But yes, point taken, right? Different things that are okay.
Especially I think 경상남도 남자. They're famous for not really being the biggest talkers.
Right.
So it's really important to learn different ways of communicating and building relationships.
Yes. Yes, it is. And so this list again, it covered hobbies, being get-good, having emotional intelligence or nunchi, being authentic, expanding social circle. Is there anything you think is missing from this Apahagwan list?
I think you need to know how to lead a conversation.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so at the same time, you also need to know when to zip it.
Oh.
Like if you're a talker, if you're someone who likes to talk a lot, then you might end up making that person really bored.
Yes.
You might make
that's
her
true.
yawn.
Okay.
And so if she's showing signs of, wet eyes or she's yawning a little bit, then you got to know when to zip it.
Okay. Are you speaking from experience?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
In my 20s, I guess.
Okay.
And
All right.
also, I know a lot of guys want to look like they're fun people to hang out with. So they memorize certain jokes, right?
Oh, okay.
But not everyone have the same, vibe. Yeah, they
Not
might
everyone
not
has the
like the
same vibe.
dad jokes that you like.
Yes,
right.
they might think it's just 아재 개그.
Yeah, so you gotta know different categories of jokes.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like two of each category.
Yeah.
And test one out.
Test it. Maybe we got to add to this list. If you're not funny, give it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody's funny.
But then again, like we said, be authentic, be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to
Yes.
act like a comedian if you can't.
Yeah, that would be very painful. Very
Yeah.
painful. But, in the interest of keeping things fair, I feel like we have to talk about what makes women dateable or undateable.
That is true.
Right? So let's assume the average person also wants a girlfriend who smells nice, takes a shower, brushes her teeth and hair.
Very important.
So I'm wondering if there's anything specific to women to make them more dateable.
I've had an experience where I was dating a woman who had too much perfume.
Oh,
Like
yes.
she was
okay.
doused in perfume. Like she spilled perfume on her body or something. Like it
Okay.
was so strong that it made me it gave me a headache a little
Right?
bit.
Yeah. Some of those perfumes.
Yeah.
Woo!
But the same goes for men as well.
This is true.
I think 1 or 2 sprays is good enough.
Yes.
But sometimes they kind of shower with the perfume.
Yeah.
And then sometimes mixed with BO, it just makes everything worse.
Oh, yeah. Just
Yeah.
take a shower. If
Yeah.
you go there smelling like soap or laundry detergent,
Exactly.
that is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Claire Nim saying, I love someone I can have natural conversations with. Yes.
Where it's just comfortable. It just flows. It doesn't
Right.
feel like, oh, let me tell a joke that I prepared 2 days ago. Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's
Right.
up on the podium. Yeah, but Claire Nim's definitely right. In Korean, I think you call that tiki-taka. Yeah, you're able to
okay.
kind of converse back and forth without feeling any awkwardness.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
It's
very
very
important.
comfortable.
Mhm.
Right. So, I'm not a guy. I don't know what other things would make girls be dateable, but I would guess they need to be allergic to drama. Sorry, Espa, but if you're bringing the drama, the boys in the back don't like it. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Am I right?
So drama meaning like not K-drama, drama meaning like you're kind of like exaggerating things. and
Yes.
making things sound very serious at all times. Okay.
Right? Like
Yeah.
when you took the last piece of pizza,
Yeah.
then they would go to their friends, be like, oh my gosh, I just had a date with this guy named David and he took the last piece of pizza. Like, what kind of weirdo takes the last piece of pizza? Like, oh, so rude. I'm seeing him Friday. Right? Like, that's the drama.
That's so dramatic.
Yeah,
My
that's the
goodness.
drama. Yeah.
It sounded like it came from experience.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No. But, I do watch some Real Housewives.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, as a guy,
Yeah.
do you think girls who act like their life is an audition for reality TV, like Singles Inferno, do you think that's like a dateable quality?
I think it's really it really depends on the person, isn't it? When you're finding someone that's dateable or not. I think what's really important for me is how well I can connect with that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Isn't
if you
that-
can connect on the level of drama, is that good or bad?
Oh no, I don't want them to be dramatic. No.
Okay, no
Yeah,
dramatic.
No drama, please.
Okay.
Yeah, do that on your own at home or something.
Okay.
Just at home in front of the mirror, but not with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Espa is wrong when they say girls in the back,
Yeah.
drama. They stay in the back. They do not get the dates.
No.
This is not good.
Not good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Because, there's no, I don't know, do we call it a mommy academy? Since this is the advice for guys from Daddy Academy. There's no mommy academy.
I really don't
So-
like the name Daddy Academy.
Right?
Can you not call it Daddy Academy?
Tell the founder. That's his name.
We'll just
right?
call it
it's
like
a bad name. It's a
Real Men Academy or something.
real man.
Yeah, Real
Okay.
Man Academy.
We're gonna go chop
How to
some
be a
wood.
namja.
I'm gonna be a lumberjack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some meat.
And you wouldn't want to call Daddy Academy the opposite, Mommy Academy. That sounds even worse, I think.
That one really does sound like parenting.
Yeah. So
Right.
like Real Woman Academy and Real Men Academy.
Okay.
Might be better.
Real woman, as opposed to the gotcha. 여자
Gacha,
and
yeah.
the gacha namja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. But I support this issue with the name. It's a creepy name, but yeah, how to be dateable is a pressing issue.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is.
Yeah.
I like how you said that it's attributable to the Busan's low birth rate, or
Yes.
Korea's low birth rate.
Right.
But I think we should all go out there, meet someone new, or if you're happily married, stay happily married. Don't go out meeting new people. Please don't do that.
This is a good reminder. Yeah, if you're happily married, yeah, stay home.
Yes.
Don't go out and mingle.
No.
Single people need to mingle.
Yes.
And meet new people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
There were actually commenters who were talking about in different parts of the world how this is a problem, right? Because the pandemic, we stayed home. And we
Yeah.
were told, hey, good job, you stayed home. And so now we want to stay home, but come on, save Busan, save Korea. We got to go out. We
Yeah.
got to mingle. We got to meet people.
Expand your social circles. That's like one of the tips that you gave out, Melissa gave out. And try to meet new people. Try to date more often if you're single.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're not single, don't do that.
Yes. If you are not single, stay home. Watch
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we say goodbye here, if people can have a ridiculous controversy or question they want us to discuss on the show, they can, right?
Yes, that is correct. If you have a ridiculous controversy you'd like discussed in a future Busan 친구 Talk show, please send us a Kakao Talk message or a big one text message at 샵9050 or hurry up to comment on the YouTube live stream. Make sure your message says to Busan 친구 Talk so we know who needs to read it, and we might just talk about your ridiculous controversy in a future show.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa.
My pleasure.
Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week with more.
All right. So that was Melissa with us for Busan 친구 Talk. Jenny Nim also saying thanks, Melissa. She also previously said, so funny who clapped, and that was Jang PD. He's sitting right beside me, and he was just having a good time with Melissa and I with this great segment, Busan 친구 Talk. I wish you could stay a little longer. I wish this show was a little longer so we could talk more. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. And we'll have to see you tomorrow at 4:05 for our Thursday show. The last song to say goodbye is ETA by New Jeans. See you later, alligator.
받아주면 안 돼. No, you better trust me. 답답해서 그래. 첫 안에 졌었지만 없을 때겐 여기저기는 빛을 뿌리네. 아주 눈부시게. Honestly, 우리 사이에 He's been totally lying. Yeah. 내 생일 파티에 너만 못한 그날까지 네가 엄청 혼났던 그날 지원이가 친이랑 였진 그날 그는 언제나 나가 없이 그날 너만 멋있는 옷을 입고 그날 Heard him say we can go wherever you like Baby say the words and man down All I need is you on my side We can go wherever you like I'll be you What's your ETA? 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 I'll be there right now with a boy on her arm 아파만 미 너가 꽤못 잊을 때 내 말 믿어 You deserve better than that 내가 도와줄게 걔는 그냥 playing Boys be always lying Yeah 내 생일 파티에 너만 못한 그날까지 네가 엄청 혼났던 그날 지원이가 친이랑 였진 그날 그는 언제나 나가 없이 그날 너만 멋있는 옷을 입고 그날 Heard him say We can go wherever you like Baby say the words and man down All I need is you on my side We can go wherever you like I'll wear you What's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA?
Your Freaks of the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송
A new season of 2024 BEFM School Reporters is back. We are